I walked around trying to get back Salema. Sorry. I tried to went outside and I'm still having internet issue. Shoot. But I'm close by. Alright. I'm trying to do the live outside. Okay. Salema, if you can hear me, I'm trying to send you a request. Beautiful. It's a beautiful day. Ah. Hey, Salema. I'm sorry. I'm the reason for that. Where I wasn't getting good connection, so I had to come around the front. I'm getting 2 bars now, so I think that can do. If not, let's see. I'll probably have to go inside. But it looks okay so far. Welcome, guys. Sorry for the trouble. All right, so welcome back to our mindful moments. And I'm trying to bring Salima on. Judine won't be on today. Still over anyway. Connection fail. Ooh, what is going on? Yeah, we're not gonna give up. We're not gonna give up until it works. I can see you. I'm trying to add you, but it keeps just saying adding. Sorry to say, I think I'm the reason for this. Because I came outside. Hey girl, I messed it up.
You and not seeing you in the camera.
That's all right. I can see you and everything seems fine. For some reason,
Okay,
I,
I, I think my
we're gonna have a
yeah.
little wind, because I have so much wind on the outside. But I got a little jealous. I wanted to, got that beautiful view as you.
It's very cool outside today. Very beautiful, you know. Not too sunny, not too rainy, just in the
Huh?
middle. So it's a good vibe.
Everybody, ooh, everybody, it's in nature.
Yeah.
So it's Good Friday. It's a public holiday in Jamaica. So as a result of that, the kids are home.
You know, I live next door
Nature.
to a church, so like late in the night last night, I was listening to choir practice. It was so beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
all
only
into
for
different
harmony
songs.
and good vibe and good music. So today I wake up
Oh,
in a good, very good mood, you know?
yes, yes,
Not for the religion of it, but just for the beauty of it, you know?
yes, yes.
It was
So
nice. Yeah.
for some reason, my daughter was asking me, you know, about Good Friday.
Yeah.
And I paused for a second. I was like, okay, what should I say? I was like, it's the resurrection of Jesus Christ. They crucify him on this day, and he'll resurrect on Sunday morning. And she was like, okay. And I was like, Well, that's a story. But when I
Yeah.
was growing up, they normally give us a video to watch. So everybody, most people are worshiping right now, and most people are crying. I don't know if they still cry, but back in the day, we used to cry, you know, just to.
For me, if you live every day should be good, you know, and it should be, well, every day can be good because I experience things, but for me, it was like I hear the music and it's a good vibe. You know,
It's
and
a
I
good thing.
let it be, you know.
Yeah. How are you?
Yeah?
Judine told me that she won't be on this morning. So see,
Yeah, the
we have
angel Judy, she'll be back next week.
hi Richard.
You know, greetings, good morning, Richard. This
Yes, welcome to Mindful
morning,
Moments. We are with, what should I say,
welcome
two
to
of us this
Mindful
morning.
Moments.
Yeah, welcome to Mindful Moments. All right, well, we're going to start by just talking about, whatever we feel like talking about this morning.
Sure. You know,
Mm.
confidence crossed my mind because I was going through my TikTok last night and I saw I will come with social media conversations because you know this is a day and age where everybody's on the phone and clicking across the scene and seeing the different shows that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Reality TV, you know, where people are
Yes.
kind of revealing them life and a show inside of themselves. And and I was seeing this trend of women trying to make themselves perfect. You know? And of beauty being a certain way and some might feel that they have to fit into that that beauty or else. I don't know, but we just see this thing where I think confidence is very important to know that to love yourself and to like how God make you very, very important. And
So
it's
true.
dangerous when you have you can't see yourself, you know? When you
So true.
can't see your own beauty and when you can't look and even realize your own beauty inside of yourself because then it make you chase beauty or chase people telling you that you're beautiful, you know.
Yes. Yes.
So
It's like that
beauty came to
here
me.
now. It's like that because we're in makeup to be something else.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. I see.
Yeah.
I see the makeup world. It's crazy.
Yeah.
The last time I
And
saw a video was somebody taking off the skin, literally
like
taking
take
off
it
the
to
skin off
a
the
next
face.
a next level of not just trying to be somebody else directly, you know, versus I feel like everybody type beautiful. You have girl with bigger but them skin firm, you know, and they look good and you have girl with slim and you have girl with in between and everyone is created differently. And
Yes,
so
in
when you
their
have
own way.
standards and then people start feel, especially when you're young and you are go through and you see this thing repeating in your mind or repeating of people feeling that as though this build is not it. So I have to get myself built a different way to get the attention that I need. Instead of realizing that when you be yourself, you attract the attention that is genuinely attracted to you as you are.
Yes,
So you not to put on nothing or play a game or try to be nobody else because you present yourself as you are and it's a
as you
take it
are.
or leave it, you
Yes,
know?
yes, yes, yes. That's true. That's true. And another thing I want to bring up though is it's all about bun and cheese right now. You eat the bun and cheese, right? I'm just
Yeah, as a
asking.
matter of fact, that's the first thing I had when I wake up this morning.
That's that's what my daughter said, Mommy, can I have some bun and cheese? She wanted to have it from last night. But I was like, no, you're going to bed. I don't want you to consume the cheese and then go off to bed. So I'll give it tomorrow. As the light, she was like, can I have it now? Like, really? So it's bun
Yeah.
and cheese day. Usually,
That's one thing I know.
usually growing up, we go to the beach in the evening, go to church first, sorry. Wake up, we go to
Yeah.
church, and then from there we go back home, have bun and cheese, and then go to the beach.
Yeah,
That's what our Friday would normally be like. So it's
true.
less
And
cooking
then
on
you
this
go
day.
to Boston.
Boston Beach?
Boston Beach was your beach them times.
No, I was living in Bonebrook, so my beach would have been Sunshine Beach.
Okay, I love that. But
Yes,
Boston Beach was my beach where,
it
and
is
those days you
a
go and they
beautiful
would
beach.
probably
But
cook
at that
something.
time, my parents wouldn't have brought us to that beach at that time. That beach is rough for us, and we're
Oh
not good
gosh, I
swimmers.
bring my children to rough beach. I bring my children to Boston, I bring my children to Long Day, that I like rough sea. It's just to make them have the sense that them stay up on the coast and make the water, wash off and enjoy the view and no limits and
You're a
boundary.
swimmer.
Eh?
You're a swimmer.
They learn as they get accustomed to water, then lose them fear of it, so they learn to swim.
Yes,
They learn to
yes.
balance and to enjoy the water. But before that, I just be vigilant and watch.
Yeah, because I took my daughter to the beach, and when I see oh she behaved in the beach, I was so shocked. She started diving, and I
Yeah,
told myself to get and be. I was like, okay, just trust her.
and it
Trust
shows you
her.
that we are born brave and we lose the bravery through time.
Oh
Through
my
when we are
God, they
grow up
got
and we
no
fear the
fear.
things.
No
Yeah,
fear is within them.
and that's a very powerful place to be in, to be fearless.
I
But
know,
I guess
right?
after you learn certain things or you have certain experiences, it can make you become fearful. But
Yeah, as they grow, they will
yeah.
know a little more about danger. Yes,
Huh?
I see a green back growing and all of that. You were telling me somebody's birthday yesterday?
Yes, it was actually Yayo's birthday, so we had a very good vibe, and
Oh,
we had fun with each other
happy
and with family.
birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to that.
Run
How
up
old
and
is
down
he
and
now?
play. Eh?
How
He's
old is
six.
he? 6.
He's 6 today.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's a good number.
There we go.
Yes, happy 6th birthday. Yeah,
Yeah.
yes,
And you know
beautiful.
what? Yeah, it's a blessing to
Yes,
see them go and see them strive and see them, you know,
yes,
do well and just be good children. It's a blessing. And
yeah. Time do fly. 1 minute they're creeping, and then one next minute they're sick.
yeah, and then the next minute, them a teenager will never experience that yet, but you know. So
Yes,
at the stages in life when you have to experience people going through those stages, a kind of different vibe when you're a parent because you experience people in them days of ego when them just one way one, like what baby them want sweet and I give them and then start about try
yes.
embarrass you. Yeah, and then you learn how to control that, or you learn that there's consequences to doing that.
Yes,
And
yes,
people set boundaries with you.
yes,
And that again comes to the importance of setting boundaries or making children understand boundaries so that when they grow up, they still recognize that, you know?
so true.
Yeah,
Discipline
that
and
that
boundaries.
just crossed my thoughts.
Yes, yes. He's 6. And the other one is how old is he? The other son, how
He's,
old is
he's,
he?
he's 8,
8. 8 and 6. Mm,
9 this year, they're going,
nice.
you know?
Yes, boy.
And just,
Sometimes
yeah,
I have to sit back and look and wonder if I skip out any years the way our time fly past. I have to be
true.
like, did I see age 2, 3, 4, 5?
Yeah.
But funny enough, I've seen all of them, but treat happen so fast. I'm wondering if I
And it
skipped out
felt so
anything.
slow when you was a child. No, like everything was going slowly because you didn't have time. You had nothing to do, so your time was just like a slow or fast. But you would have like a
No,
wonder when you like the
growing
other
up,
day, you
growing up,
asked
it
me.
was slow for me. Like I was like,
I guess because we
Jesus.
were closer to the beginning than the end. Come like starting a race.
Yes.
Life is like a race which you know you start and how you come out, you know? And then you might I guess if life is a race, then you have to maintain your body through life to sustain the race. That too, you
Hmm.
know.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Growing up, I was like, geez, I can't wait to grow up. Can't wait to get out of this house. Can't wait to do all the things that I want to do. And then, voila, you're like, okay, I want to go back. This thing is a little bit, you know, challenging for me. Paying the bills, cooking. Because when you're in your parents' house, all of those things just come, you know. But, you know, that's how life is.
True. Yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
take on responsibilities. So time become something that you notice because you have to do something here. You know you have a schedule. When you're a child, you don't really have no, well, you have parents to set, but we put you on a certain schedule. But for me, I think I grew up without a schedule in some ways. Like for me, some
Yeah,
of them it was
you told us
on.
about it. You grow up free. You're a free girl.
Yes. And so that influence even how me be now and how me raise my children because even though I was not watched a lot, but then I think I attempted to do the right thing most of the time because my mother knew how to have a conversation, how to let you know what not to do and to let you know why you're not supposed to do it and to tell you stories to back it up, you know?
Yes,
And so when you go out, there's kind of hope in the eyes that even though she's not there consistently or, you know,
yes,
our,
yes,
our words was very powerful.
yes.
Our guiding words was very powerful.
Yeah, my mommy was so strict. My mommy, back in the day, that's her aunt nimble. She beat for everything. Yeah, but you know,
Yeah.
my grandmother is similar too. But you know, my grandmother is like this. She store up what should I say? Store up all the events. So when I get licked, she beat her for the time when I climb out the mango tree, the time when I come home
Yeah.
late, the time when you didn't go to school. It's like, okay, everything just sum up. But
And
my
you know,
mommy,
I don't believe in that type of beating there. I think that you should never beat a child when you're really hungry. Like beating is for discipline, it's not to take out wrath.
I get to live my life now and do it a little bit different. Cause
Yeah.
I just look at my daughter and say, listen, don't let me do anything I don't want to do, and she knows what that means. Cause I really don't want to slap her. I don't pull out bed like my grandmother or my mommy. I just use my hand.
Mm,
Yeah, and when it's in public, I do a pinch.
yeah. And I find
I
that
give a pinch, and then when I scream out, everybody like, "What's wrong with you?" All right.
and you know what? I find that explaining things to children for me work. Like really, I feel like sometimes you feel impatient, so you don't really want to explain. It come like something come up and you tell the child not to do that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And you feel like because you say not to do that, they're supposed to just not do that. They're not even supposed to understand why they're not supposed to do that. I
True.
assume for them supposed to understand.
And they're asking
But
why too.
assuming that means,
They're asking
eh?
questions why, no? They're asking why. Why?
Yeah. And that is the opportunity to really give a lecture. And almost children, I guess, I think my children like lectures, but not when it's given in certain tones, even though it has to given in different tones. But, you know, I find that explaining things, me no mind repeat things, even to myself. When I motivate myself, I use repetition a lot. Like I repeat what I want because me know that some of the time we even say me want something and if I'm not careful or I'm not focused, my mind might stray away from it and so it might not come to pass as quickly. So I you know
Yes. I don't want to move. I get a little sun bath. I need it. Yes. We haven't seen sun in days now. We had rain for like 3 days. So the sun is out. I'm grateful for it. I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna take my sun bath and appreciate the sun today.
True, true.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I have my inside and outside time. So I have my time when I stay in
Yes.
and stay in, stay in
Yes.
and don't come out. I feel like this is my outside time, time when I go out and share myself and be expressive and talk and, just live and be. And I come
So
back because
when
it's
it's
mindful moment.
when it's your inside time, is it a case that you're going through a phase, not feeling well? Are you just stay on the inside whether or not
Sometimes I call it my nurturing time, my
nurturing?
nurturing myself time, my time away to just be with me and, you know, just
Nature
take
give you
care of
5 days,
me.
for you to be nurtured. Remember, you get five
Yeah,
days by
sometimes,
nature.
and if it take me 5 days, it take me 5 days. Um,
That's
yeah,
all
if you
right.
take, I know the time, health is important, your health is your wealth.
Yes,
So for me,
yes,
when my body or anything just tell me say it need time, I take the time to put time in that because I know it's about payoff eventually. I have fun in the inside time. I
mm-hmm.
get to stretch and dance and organize your thoughts, organize your missions, put your plan in
Yes,
place. So it's not a thing like inside, you're not fretting about nothing. It's not a sad moment of going in depression and coming out and I
okay.
feel like there's states where you can do that, but for me, the place that I am in now, my
Mm-hmm.
inside time is my time to nurture myself, to plan what I'm going to do moving forward, to
Yes,
love myself, to scrub my skin, to ensure that my hair I grow beautifully, my
yes.
real nice hair growing beautifully, and my skin I glow,
Mm-hmm.
and everything together, I mean, yeah.
Me
So that's how we use the
time.
inside time. Yeah, and to love my family, to
Yes,
give time to my family, to spend time sitting down and reasoning. Because inside time is also family time.
yes.
So you
The
bond with
family are on the
people and
inside
spend
also.
time, yeah, and sit down and, just experience
Yeah.
inside, your family, your goals, your missions,
Mm-hmm.
your well-being. And outside time, no time, it's world time now where you express what you learn, you go out, you manifest your dreams, you socialize, you just, outside time, you accomplish things. Time when you go out and for me, I perform and I put out music and I do the thing, I just go out and manifest my dream them and show up and show out and
Yes.
that's my outside time. So now I'm gonna have a few years outside. Yeah.
You got a lot of plans. A lot of things on
I
your
always
plate.
have planning of our life is about doing something and accomplishing big dreams.
Yes, it's so true. So
Mm.
true. I plan sometimes, but most I can say I plan probably 50 times. 50% of the time I'm planning. The rest I just wake up and live free. Yeah, because most of the
Yeah.
time the plan don't go the way you want it to go, but yes, Kerry, I can see. Welcome. I see the likes coming in.
Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's a
Um.
beautiful morning.
Yes,
I
it's
swear.
beautiful. It's
Mindful
beautiful.
moments.
Yes, mindful moments. Yeah, we don't have much guests this morning, but that's all right. Most
I
people are
think
at church.
the eyes are looking in and we have exactly what we need. I feel like we always have what we need. It come like some of the best performances or the best moments we have are when I go out and like a small amount of people come there. Or when we have to go through some adversity to reach there and to accomplish the goal. Like um I remember going to perform by Long Day one time. And it's a long story, but the point is that about 10 people did there and it was the seaside, and the mic did stop work and all sorts of things did happen. And I decided that I'm going to perform because I'm booked for it. And so I went and I perform and I dance and I sing a cappella that, and it was one of my best nights. Like the 10 persons and me come like we became best friends. We had such a spiritual moment, you know. And
Yes,
we
sir.
really did one like a something really special did happen. So when I see the small crowd, that's where the growth and the healing happen, and then the big crowd see it and come
So,
to the light. 'Cause obviously, the light is there.
so which is your preference, the small crowd or the big, massive crowd?
You know, me not have a I love a big crowd. Me not gonna tell me lie. A big crowd is very nice, but I like the challenge of a small crowd. When you have a small crowd, you see like 10 eyes that look on you in particular, and you feel like you can't hear them and say, "All right, present something good enough." Cause it's like a big crowd where you can't pick out nobody, so you can just look out at space and do your thing. It's a small crowd, so you have to be more, I think, mindful, and it's
Oh, I
connecting. So
Tariq.
I like
I'm
both of
not sure if
them.
I get your name right. Judine Cousin is online. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
like both of them. I practice to appreciate my blessing
So
when it's small.
you don't get nervous, or you have a breathing exercise or something that you do before your performance that gives you that energy and vibes to deal with that crowd when you get out there.
You know what? To be honest, I've always been on. No time, nobody woman never was a performer. From my childhood, I've always been on stage. And so for me, it come like a natural place to be. So I don't like me not get nervous, but I know something will stop me because it's something that I love to do and it's something that I've been doing for so long, so that it become a part of me. So me always was the performer in a different ways, you know.
Yes, 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 yes. Blessings, blessings. Thank you. The wind.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
dear.
I
It's
will
not.
get a little nervous now and then, but yeah, maybe more now than then, but me overcome it easily because I love
Yeah, because you're
being on
doing it
stage.
for a while now. So that fear, that has died down. You don't got that fear
Huh?
anymore. I saying you're doing it for
Yeah.
a while now, so that fear that you'd probably start out with, you don't have that
I
anymore.
never started with a fear because I'm born to do this, and it's not. It's weird. Like for me, the in the house, me there was just pick out as the performer, and then I went out there and I was just naturally performing. Even when I got one party and me dance, me just find one crowd surround me, and that was a stage. So for me, it's
Wow.
not like me lose the fear. It was that I was always on stage, or a crowd always end up being around me, even when me just have be myself, me not try impress nobody or being a star or do nothing, me
Yes,
just did it.
yes.
It come like the
Draw the
first
people
time I see
into
me
you.
singing at the most people.
Draw
And
the
it was
people
my
into
first
you. That's
ever
good.
dream. Eh?
Yeah, you draw the people into you. Just like how you look
Yeah.
like a queen on her throne this morning. You're just sitting high. That's how you look to me.
Yeah, so I guess that's something we just it just always was. It's just that it
Yeah.
graduated to a point where you go on an actual stage now and you actually book. But before that it was just that. And so we just do naturally with or without the stage. Like every day it's my thing. I dance every day. I go up in our little spot and I dance. And if I go perform or if I now perform, I go dance because I'm a dancer, you know. So it's not the crowd that I dance. I'm a dance to myself, but I like when the crowd watch me. And that's really true.
When you like it, that's what you'll get. A special shout out to Empress Salema Phillips.
And
Thank you.
give thanks. And
Yes.
this is so magical, you know. The fact that when I was in Portland, like I want 2 or 3 years ago, I would bring that up so often, but this is one of them things there where it become a routine. And we sat on the stone and we said we are going to do this, and this is 2 years
Just
in the
don't get it.
future, and
Just
it
don't
just
get it.
naturally
Just put it in
manifests
the
without
kitchen.
even a
Yeah.
try. And that we just make an example of it, like whenever they say, oh wow, we have a little mission, or we,
Not
it
finished.
was
Not
just
finished.
that one day it just click, and here we are. It manifests, and
Mm-hmm.
it's something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how life normally work out. Your dreams just come to pass. Maybe not today, but sometimes even with patience.
But
You
Salema, I have a
just
question for you because this happens to me more than one time,
all right.
and I I tend to not know how to deal with it because I'm so happy. Like I will plan my day. I'll wake up, plan my day, and the day will go exactly the way I want it, and even more. So how you deal with that? Because I, when it's going the way I want it to go, I get so nervous because I see everything playing out the way I want it. But yet still, I'm wondering if it's real, and I'm trying to explain it so you can understand it. But it's a deep,
Mm.
it's a deep feeling that I'm going through because it's like you want something and it finally comes on your plate, and you don't know how to deal with it now that it's happening for
I
you.
feel like you have to ask yourself first if you deserve it, because
If you deserve
or,
it.
or, or some of the time it's and they call you would have called it officially imposter syndrome where you see a big dream and it look big to you, that's why you want it.
Yes,
But you in that moment don't really know if you're qualified really or
exactly.
if
But
you really are the
when it
one to
happens,
be in that
it's like you
position.
say, yeah, you're right. You're saying, do I
Yeah.
really deserve
So
this?
I feel like what I do with that when we reach night, me talk to myself. I hope myself. I start practicing to be my own best friend. And I spend one long time I do that up there. When you talk up to yourself, you talk to yourself in a good ways. You know, it come like, or even when things go your way, but you don't get the result we expect. You know, it come like
Yes.
you did plan say you're gonna put out one single and you really put out the single, but where you did want it a million view and you get 10.
But what happens when it surpasses it? Like your expectation is like a million and you get more than that.
I feel like that force you to rise. That in those moments for me, I feel a nerve, but the nerve is like it's compelling you to rise to a different. You know? It come like when we accomplish something, I believe it because now it's mine. Now it happened. Now me experience it. And even though me might have in this dream of, you know, I can't believe it really happened. At the same time, me always I grow my spirit to reach me deserving this moment and being, relaxing being this and also even surpass it. So
Yeah.
I when I pass that,
Yeah, I agree.
yeah, I look towards the future. I look for see one more I can accomplish. So if me dey say I want this and me get even something greater, then me say I never did know say something great. That means I can do that then.
Exactly. Exactly. It's like
Yeah.
you're belittling yourself because it's like I said, this is larger than what I think. It's
Yeah.
like you settle for less when you didn't know that you had a greater, you know?
True. And you have to know that I am me who me say me is. Who is not who you told me that I could have become. Me is not who you think I should become. I
Mm-hmm.
am me, and from the material of me when me get, mega use it to create something that is as great as I can make it without limitation because I have the power there within me and it's not a selfish thing because I look across and I see that a next human being who is just flesh and blood accomplish it. Because some of the time when we see somebody accomplish something great and then we accomplish it, the reason why we feel inferior, feel undeserving is because we think them have something little bit different or little special more than us. But
Yes.
no, it's the will within you to strive and to do and to put your energy to what you really can do, to what is your real gift and your talent, and to put time in it that separates you. So if you do that and you accomplish what them accomplish, it means that you deserve it. You have arrived at that place, No.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Thanks for life. Mindful moments.
I know, right? Thanks for all the comment, respect, and love. Yes. Yes,
You know,
Philip. Thank
and
you.
I don't know why. And then nice girl syndrome. Is there no such thing? Welcome.
Ah,
Good morning, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome,
welcome,
welcome,
welcome,
welcome.
welcome. We're happy to have you.
Yeah.
Yes,
Nope,
I
nope,
like the
nope, love.
energy. Hmm.
Yeah. How many there?
Life is
Nice
beautiful.
girl. And I feel
Life,
like the moment I put up something the other day and I remove it because sometimes I put up my deepest thought and feeling and then I say to myself, so why I say that publicly? And then I really nothing deep enough but it's something that make you feel. And it's come like the moment when nice girl came and having to
yes.
transcend me being a real me being a fake nice girl, meaning me being nice just not to have problem with nobody or just to just move through and you know in a no quarrel and say everybody be agreeable to me and to not be, you know, to not have no negativity. The moment when I was open to everything that is life, I was open to say no, and when you are, do what you're doing, I'm just there and I'm still feeling okay because I am that I am. And the moment before me become that the fear of doing that, there was a genuine fear of doing that,
Hmm.
you know, of genuinely, and it's a kind of a change, but it's a coming into a different realization that, but wait, then we have agency, then we have power, then we
Hmm.
can really and truly say no as long as you don't kill me or me touch me. Me can really just stand up in myself and be me, you know,
Yes.
and let it go and just continue, you know. And so that's the thing. No, no, a
Saying,
nice girl come to me.
saying no is difficult sometimes. Because when I go on the
Yeah,
road and people ask me for stuff, I want to say no, you know. But a part of me just want to give. And then
true,
growing up, I remember every time somebody asks me for something and I know I have it to give, it's hard for me to say no. I always hear this song in my head, give and it will come back to you. Good measures. But growing up in the church, I always hear that song, and that song always play when the offering is going around. You know, so
I,
when
oh, you
people
know,
say,
so sure,
when if
giving.
somebody, when somebody say, "Ma'am, can I get $100, please? Can I get this?" I start hearing the song playing in my head, and I said, "Jeez," I just end up giving.
Yeah,
But funny
I
enough,
feel like
it
give
works
with
out.
sense.
It works out good because if I give a
True,
$10, somebody give me 20, and I'll say,
true,
shoot, look at that, look at that.
true. And when you give from a place of having more than you,
Yes.
like I feel like it depends from where you give from. Like when you're giving and you know that you have abundance already, you have even more than you need, and you give. It's
Hmm.
different than when you are giving and you feel like you in need, you know.
Yes. Hi, Henry.
And it's a feeling.
Yeah,
It
but
is.
I do what I want to do. The world is just there. It's just for you to be comfortable and live in it. Just do what
True.
makes you happy. And if you feel like you want to get up and you have your money in your bag or purse and you feel like you want to say no, you can still say no. Don't feel pressure that you have to give. But I'm just telling you
True.
my situation at times, you know.
And it's a good thing to be kind. Like even with yeah, it's a good thing to be kind and to share. Cause some of my time is not even that serious. Like we're just going to be here for like 100 years, and then as long as you like, it's so easy to share. You know
Yeah,
hard. empathy to see that somebody needs, just like how when you need, you know? So I think it's a blessed spirit you have why you like to share. You know, it's a good thing.
I'm going to share a wonderful moment with you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go too deep because, I don't want to be judged because seven brothers, seven different minds. I'm a lover for,
Sure.
I'm a lover for Aki. And I woke up one morning and I said, geez, I want some Aki. I wish when I go on the road, I see Aki, I'm going to buy Aki. Anyway, I was here the day, run off, we reach midday, and I got a call. And the person said to me, said, come here, come and collect this. I have something for you. And I jumped in the car and went and collected Aki. I came home with the Aki. I was so happy. I was home by myself. I can't tell you all the stuff that I did. I jumped for joy and I was like, really? I have this power?
You unopened the power within yourself that you never knew that was there.
I was like, I did this. Anyway, I went and I cooked my Aki. In the evening, I heard a call outside, a friend of mine. He said, I have something for you. When I look Aki again, I took the Aki and I went in the house with a big smile on my face and I was like, God, really? This is too much now. You can stop. All right. I couldn't cook that Aki because I already started cooking the first batch. So I ended up picking this one and put it in the freezer. Anyway, a baby father came home. Guess what he brought home?
What?
Aki.
You find the power there within yourself, manifestation.
When
you keep on thinking
when I saw the Aki, I just got so happy and he was like, what's wrong? And I said, nothing's wrong. I just couldn't hold it in this joy of knowing that I want it and it just come and it just keep coming in and I was like
human being.
I had to pause and say, okay, you can stop bringing the Aki now, okay? But I'm just showing you that there are times when you want something and it just come effortlessly and it keeps coming, keep coming and you're saying, am I doing this? What is this?
And sometimes it's because the mind depends it, it's your focus pan. That's the importance of focus, of putting your mind to something, you know? And as you put your mind to it in a natural way, not in a way like you try to force nothing, but something natural where, it start manifesting at the physical. Because I feel like then without you knowing, you open a certain, a certain.
But has that ever happened to you though? You proceed, you want something and you go for it and it just keep coming and it just not stop coming and you have to say, hold on. All right, that's enough.
Yes.
You never know you could say that's enough.
Yeah, I don't normally say that's enough. I normally say, God make me prosper forever and ever, amen, so that I can share. Like for every mango season, we love mango. And so for me, when we have one heap of mango in a mango season, that is a symbol of me being wealthy.
And it's that time now, you know.
Eh?
It's mango time now.
Yeah. So the mango season coming in, and then you just whatever it is that you desire, because I eat upon your mind, I eat to put yourself in a position to have. I even some of the time you find yourself even suggesting and talking about the same thing repeatedly. When we want something, I tell me it's a repeater. I walk on and talk to myself just randomly, all day like a mad person. Not like a mad person, you get me?
Yeah. But when you have people in your space, then I ask you what you're doing. What's going on, Salema?
I am the kind of person I like being on stage. So if you ask what these people are normally in my space and let me open the space. So I know if you find out if you can't sit down for most of the time. And for the rest of the time then I be myself. Like me not have no shame like that. Me be myself no matter what. I know if to be alone. Even being with people, I know how to maintain aloneness. are the part of myself that will make me can have conversation with me comfortably without feeling anyway. I mean, I feel like me have a rule on everybody who mind our own business and we put our mind to our own affairs. Even though we have contribute to each other and we are love each other and we are notice where each other need love and giving, because it don't mean that we're going to start being selfish, but I mean just mindful to ourselves so that we can give ourselves what we need throughout the day so we can share and live in a more love. So no, I
Yeah.
think I deserve to be able to talk to myself, so I do so.
You deserve to do whatever the hell you want. That's how life's supposed to be. I know, well, society don't permit us to do whatever the hell we want. But you can do it in your space. When you're in your
True.
space, you can do it in your space.
And and, and,
Yes.
and, and I normally meet my circle around my foot, my space.
See?
Like how I would have even been important when you see me sit down in the sun and me there and me do my thing, no business. It's like kind of like a stage and everybody pass. And some people inquire and some people don't. Like being on stage and everybody look at you. And sometimes you're on perfect key and sometimes and all sorts of things happen, but you just, just accept yourself the way you are and accept you in your madness and life becomes simple. You become
Yeah.
sane. The
Yeah.
moment you accept even the mad parts of yourself and it's no longer a bother to you and your business if it bother people,
Mhm.
you become, I think, my version of saying you embrace yourself.
Yes. Yes. Definitely. All right. So we have done some time. I think
You
Salima and
know,
I
I want the
did. We
nice
did
girl
it.
before I leave. Nice girl is
Yes.
on my thoughts and my spirit.
Go ahead, sweetie. I'm down for it.
They say she's a nice girl that always understand. Never found a fault, never really had a problem. Quick to forgive, show love, be kind. Nice girls need good loving. So keep check, respect the vibe, man. Don't make me have to act up on you. Fill my heart, beat wildly. Emotions taking me. I crave for the love. This time around, I won't be no more nice girl. I've learned my lesson. If you come to play game, then I think you made the wrong one. Don't test and bless, yeah. This time around, I won't be no more nice girl. I've learned my lesson. If you come to play game, then I think you made the wrong one. Don't test and bless, yeah. Hey, the point
Wonderful.
being,
Wonderful.
treat each other nicely. So treat the lady nicely and she will be nice to you. But if
No
you're
more
not
nice girl
nice,
around here.
don't expect niceness in return. That's not nice. Okay?
Yes.
And that's true
Yes.
enough.
Yes. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. And that was our mindful moment. Yes. Thank you, Salema. No love and respect.
And thank you for having me, Sam.
Yes. You
It has
take
been
care
a
of your
very
beautiful soul
wonderful
now.
morning.
Yes. No love. Keep
And give
sweet.
thanks for all y'all energies.
Yes. All right. Take care.